Beginning on January 20th of 2017, safety will be restored. We will make America strong again. We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again. When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists.
Are you going to have a massive deportation force?
You're going to have a deportation force. But you know what he did well? He killed terrorists. He did that so good. They didn't read him the rights. They didn't talk. They were a terrorist. It was over.
The terrorists, you have to take out their families. When you get these terrorists, you have to take out their families.
Donald Trump is gushing again over Vladimir Putin.
If he says great things about me, I'm going to say great things about him.
Putin, the man who invaded Ukraine, annexed Crimea, backs the brutal Syrian dictator Bashar al-Assad, crushes those who oppose him inside Russia, and may well be responsible for the hack of the Democratic National Committee's computers. That Vladimir Putin, Trump says, outshines President Obama.
I think in terms of leadership, he's getting an A.
The chairman of Trump's campaign, Paul Manafort, had extensive dealings in Ukraine in favor of Viktor Yanukovych, who is seen as sympathetic to Russia.
Are there any ties between Mr. Trump, you or your campaign, and Putin and his regime?
No, there are not.
Donald Trump's latest campaign manager received illegal payments from Ukraine's former ruling party with strong Russian ties. The probe by the Bureau, which included Paul Manafort, investigated Ukrainian authorities and others for allegations of corruption and influence peddling.
There are questions about the support that he's received from Russian businessmen who have been interested in buying properties with him. He's talked about a lot of deals.
Donald Trump refuses to release his tax returns.
Nobody cares about it except some of the folks in the media. Nobody cares about it.
One of Trump's advisors is a guy named Carter Page, who had direct business with Russia's oil and gas monopoly, Gazprom.
Kremlin couldn't be happier with the way Trump's cabinet is shaping up, especially with Rex Tillerson as potential Secretary of State.
It's absolutely a gift for Putin.
Tillerson is best known here for making a deal with an oil giant called Rosneft.
As a personal purse or wallet of the Russian president.
ExxonMobil and Russia's Rosneft have an outstanding oil deal in the Arctic, Russia valued at $500 billion. A deal so important, after it, he was given that Russian Medal of Friendship. But the deal is on hold because of U.S. sanctions.
Obviously, the conflict of interest is something that is written on Mr. Tillerson's forehead.
As Secretary of State, Tillerson will be able to push for the lifting of the sanctions against Russia, something he lobbied for as a CEO.
This morning, NBC News has learned from senior intelligence officials that Russian President Vladimir Putin was personally involved in the campaign to undermine the U.S. election.
They have no idea if it's Russia or China or somebody. It could be somebody sitting in a bed someplace.
This is really depressing for an intelligence officer. What we're seeing is a transition from campaign rhetoric into the Oval Office.
Russia, if you're listening, I hope you're able to find the 30,000 emails that are missing.
Well, if I don't like the facts, if I want to cozy up to Russia, let me attack the messenger. One more thing, Michael. This is not just the President of the United States. This is the leader of one of the three arms of government, the executive branch. He is now, before taking office, told two elements of that executive branch, the FBI and the CIA, that he doesn't trust them. This is unbelievable.
Well, that's because he'd rather have a puppet as president of the United States.
No puppet.
And it's pretty clear.
You're the puppet.
It's pretty clear you won't admit that the Russians have engaged in cyber attacks against the United States of America, that you encouraged espionage against our people.
This guy's been recruited.
You said he's an agent of the Russian Federation.
Unwitting
agent of the Russian Federation.
Of the Federation has been recruited by Putin. That's why he's taken the positions he's taken.
We have a lot of people that are unemployed that have no idea of getting a job. They love the system. They don't have to work. They're being taken care of, and it's a problem. You know what solves it? When the economy crashes, when the country goes to total hell, and everything is a disaster, then you'll have a
you'll have riots to go back to where we used to be when we were great.
We will make America great again.